peace, and blessings. What I'm creating. My name is Jasmine, aka Sunfire. How y'all doing? I hope you all are doing well. Those of you new to the channel, welcome. Those of you returning, welcome back. Sending you all out peace, love, and light. Uh, sorry, not sorry for my rant yesterday. um, I had a dream message. And it's kind of gross, so trigger warning. There's a karmic who's involved in a satanic coven. And they doing some cannibalistic shit, man. Because what I seen in that vision, it's like 3 or 4 older people. I don't know if they was in some type of trance state or they was just like, you know how when you eat too much and you get full and you get sleepy? They was in that kind of state, like lazy, don't want to do nothing. But these people been having fun for a long time, right? They've been having a good old time doing these human sacrifices. And I feel like this karmic was ha-ha and he-him going out eating with these people. You know, going to their little potlucks inside this coven, right? Only to discover that the meat they was eating was coming off of dead bodies. They've even made sausages. The sausages was wrapped in black plastic that had been vacuum sealed. And the karmic is rushing in, ha ha he he. And she's like having a good old time. And she grabs one of these sausages out the vacuum seal and she's eating it. And she goes to the bathroom. She come back out. And somebody breaks the secret. Somebody figures out the secret to this meat. Cause everybody like, this meat is so good. Yum. You know? Cause whoever preparing it is like a chef. They know what they doing in the kitchen. This is part of the coven now. I'm sitting up here. This karmic come back out. She's chomping on this sausage. And as she's chomping on it, the 3 older people are sitting looking like, oh my gosh. You know, they're like, so like in this trance. I don't know if they was call themselves harnessing the energy from what they had just eaten or what. But all I know is the karmic had looking around at the people she had just came in the door with, like, why y'all looking so grim? They was looking at her because she's still eating on the sausage. And they couldn't speak, so they just said, come with me. They took her out in the back. Now, wherever this building is, or this house, or whatever it is, it's up on a hill, so there's a great view, a great distance where you can see the landscape. And it was nighttime, or like right after the sunset, or before the sun rise. Okay, take it how it resonates. I'm not sure which time it was, but I know it was either right at sunset or right before the sun rise. They took her out in the back, and she's still chopping on this sausage, right? And she go over to the fire pit, and there's a huge steak on it. She said, man, that's a fat ass steak. And he's like, yeah, you think? I don't know who it is, but these people wasn't aware of where this food was coming from. Okay, it was being prepared for them. And the karmic was like, why y'all acting like that? You know, it's just me. He was like, yeah, okay. So he took her around another corner where the meat was coming from. And trigger warning, this is where there is a corpse that is lying on something, either the ground or a table, and it has been deboned. Only thing left is the bloody skeleton and the teeth. The karmic is horrified and she's trying to puke up this sausage. This could be metaphorically, but I don't know. I think they were doing some cannibalistic shit in this coven, and this karmic joined this coven, thinking that, you know, we're just gonna do magic, huh? Okay. Only to realize they was actually, with these human sacrifices, the way they was getting rid of the bodies was consuming them. I don't know why I went into this karmic's vision or sleep or wherever the fuck she's at. I teleported there and it was creepy and it was gross. And I couldn't get out of it. I woke up wanting to puke, but this karmic was sick. Sick. And she's like, oh my gosh. And then she goes back in and she's yelling at the old heads that's in this coven, right? And they were ignoring her. You know, I think she's almost about to get herself in some type of consequence with this coven, right? So one of the guys grabbed her shoulder and was like, look, you need to chill out. You know what I'm saying? So the karmic, she's like shaking. The whole time I felt like puking. Like now, I feel like puking. I don't know if this karmic's watching me as we speak, but I just felt like puking, and I'm like, oh my gosh, I gotta come out of this here. So, she fell to her knees. She broke down because she's like, oh my gosh, it's reality hit her. You know what I'm saying? You thought you was playing around in magic and off in some type of coven that just play with magic. No, these people are serious. They serious as a heart attack. Lightning just struck. That was first flash. It is lightning where I'm at, y'all. It ain't raining. It's just lightning. All I know is when I woke up, I was disgusted. I was like, oh. And all I kept hearing was cannibalism. That's all I kept hearing. So this karmic done got herself joined up with a coven that practiced cannibalism. Okay? And I don't think she was aware of it. And now she's going through a natural disaster. Okay? Now, mind you, this karmic did everything in her power to control a situation, interfering with a divine masculine union with his divine feminine, and she was throwing magic left and right on this connection. I mean, doing everything possible to stop these two from coming together. Now, see, it's like when you thought you was winning, you was actually losing, you know, type energy. She didn't know she was whooping her own ass by joining this coven. Okay? So, in the process of that time, this divine masculine thought he could reconcile with his divine feminine along with this karmic. But he's realizing that is not the case, that he's going to have to lay that burden down, okay? And this karmic is realizing she's going to have to lay her burdens down because she's getting instant karma, okay? And it's funny with this deadline card. She crossed the line one too many times trying to gain, you know, and only to realize that she was consuming the dead to do what she was doing. Okay. But past energy or recent past energy, this masculine chose you. Okay. He found out this karmic had been lying to him, because she's weakening at him. She's been lying and deceiving him and trying to dominate over him, have control over him. And he sees the truth. This masculine had a hard time embracing the darkness with the light, and that's what he's been doing now, embracing both dark and light. True balance comes from the embracing both your light and shadow. Both are necessary for growth. So your masculine was growing through the situation of all this shit she was throwing at him, right? But now she's gonna have to embrace her darkness, you know, and the truth of her darkness. And it's not. She may not be able to enter the light again because she done some dark, twisted ass shit now. All right. Because I say that because with natural disaster, it's blowing her towards the darkness and not into the light. How y'all doing? See, embracing the dark with the light, it's blowing with. This is what's on her mind. She can't stop thinking about the fact that she consumed somebody's humanoid body for magic. Okay. Now in the past, this masculine was trying to keep the peace between y'all, be the mediator. This is her, that's you, okay? He was trying to keep joy and all that shit, you know, be kind, but he realized the truth about this karmic. She ain't peace at all, okay? He done found out that she done all kind of shit, all right? Now, this karmic is having to face her darkness because she's not going to be able to go back into the light. I feel like she cursed her soul. All right, because the wind is blowing her into the darkness. All right. While that's happening to her, this divine masculine is in this energy. Stop carrying what isn't yours. He's been carrying this karmic's burdens, right? You take on emotions, guilt, and weight that is never yours. Give it back. Be free. This masculine is taking this karmic's weight off. He's tired of dealing with this person. I don't know who she is to him, but whoever she is somebody he cares about. It could be a family member, you know, somebody like that. And he's realizing that he's got to drop this burden, okay? He's letting it go. And he's walking away. Now, in the middle, we got align with your higher path. The more you align with your soul's truth, the less the resistance you face. Flow with the purpose and not pressure. He's tired of the pressure this karmic's been putting on his life, okay? Whatever she's been doing, whatever she's been causing between y'all. Okay? Your master, the man stuck in the middle between you and this person. And he's like been pushing you away because of her. Now he's like, I'm done pushing you away. Peace and blessings. How you doing, Jason? I'm done pushing you away. I'm done carrying her burdens. You know, whatever she get, that's what she get. She brought that on herself. Why? This is her situation. With deadline. Focus on what can be done now and not what has been delayed. She never was focusing on what was being done while she playing with this magic, trying to delay him, right? She had plenty of opportunities to break her cycle, but she kept procrastinating, causing him to procrastinate. He couldn't break the cycle with her. Break the cycle of procrastination with small steps. While she playing with this magic, this masculine was getting strong, making small strides, breaking free of her, laying down the burdens, right? So, what they say? Think they retrapped in a procrastination cycle with no end in sight. This karmic was doing magic on this masculine to make him think he was stuck, but this masculine got up. Okay? He got up. Kudos to you. Whatever spell she was doing on you, you broke free of that. You're walking away from that, okay? This karmic though, she going through it. She going through it because she's like, oh my gosh. And look, the vision I saw, a landscape that was up high on the hills, you could see off in the distance. Found out they was killing people. It's weird. But anyway, so for this karmic, what would we call this spirit? The connecting energy between you and this karmic. for this karmic is giving up control, release your grip on outcomes, embrace the present moment at a moment's wisdom. So the wisdom she gained was that she been doing black magic and human sacrifices and realized that she been eating them too. That's the ironic part. All right. She been eating and enjoying, full of gluttony, being greed, thinking she winning, thinking she outdoing divine feminine, thinking she's duping divine masculine, weakening at him, trying to control him. The whole time, this karmic was kicking herself in the ass unbeknownst to herself, because I don't think she practiced cannibalism. But this coven she joined up with does. She didn't know the gravity of what they practice. You see what I'm saying? She didn't know how dark this coven was that she joined. But she was eager like a beaver to stop and control a divine masculine. All right? And to make others come against you, divine feminine. All right? So your masculine is freeing himself of this situation. He's walking away from his karmic. But this karmic's got a hard lesson to learn, okay? Now, you on the other side, divine feminine, you got good news. Okay? For you, you're getting good news. And somebody's getting up the encouragement to come toward you. They want to surprise you with something, okay? It says prepare for change. The change is only consistent. Prepare for it with an open heart and mind. Most High's been getting you prepared, okay? For this change that's coming. All right. If you've been inside, you might want to take your jacket. It's probably the weather has changed. Okay. I don't know why I just said that, but what you don't see coming is this speculation. All right. That's the surprise. Change quick gains and ignore long-term stability. So whoever this was somebody that was chasing quick gains and ignoring long-term stability when it came to love. And now they're like overestimating potential return and underestimating risk. Wherever they went to, they underestimated the risk, okay? It says, don't follow other speculative. So somebody, whoever this is, used to listen to other people. Possibly this karmic. He ain't listening to him no more. It says, don't follow other speculative advice blindly. They made you believe it's a shortcut. So this karmic tried to make this masculine believe that being with her would get him riches, get him higher. But it was only tearing him down more. But in reality, it's just a waste of time. He wasted his time dealing with this karmic, or trying to protect this karmic, or trying to be the middleman and the mediator. Okay, trying to be the mediator. He realized he'd been wasting his time trying to get somebody to see things his way. Okay. I now know that was untrue. So whatever this, I said she was winking at and lying. So whatever this karmic lied on you about, he now know that it's untrue. Okay. Your masculine know that it's untrue. So I'm going to give you some numbers. You might want to get your pen and paper. Number 33, you need to look. I'm going to look that up for you. But for ages, either this person that's deceased that they was consuming was in between the ages of 33 and 38. All right. They could have done this 6 times. or possibly 67 times. All right. Now, again, the number 13 keeps popping out at me. So 13 was 4, okay? What we have with the 4s, we got the 4 cups, 4 wands, 4 swords, 4 pentacles. So if you look in tarot with the 4 cups, what you thought was a missed opportunity, or what somebody thought was a missed opportunity, there is another chance to go, another chance at this opportunity. Okay, that's the good news. And then with the 4 swords, somebody is preparing to come towards you and tell you the truth, and so that they can heal a situation with you. But right now they're resting. Okay, that's probably why you have not heard from them, but they're preparing. Okay, to come towards you. And then with the 4 of Pentacles, this is somebody who's been holding on to something that may belong to you, or never could let you go. Okay, they also may have something solid that they've been waiting to give to you. Also, this person know that they could have been a little bit selfish in the past. All right, especially when it came to money. Then the 4 of Wands, which represents harmony. Another lightning strike when I said that. Harmony, stability, structure, home life. Okay, and I say that because we have marriage here too. It also it's like a halfway card to marriage. Okay, matrimony. So this person is coming towards you. Whatever lies was told on you, they see the truth now. And they're coming towards you. And I feel like this person is coming in truth, because with these storm clouds and then the lightning, taking how I resonate now. With the lightning that I was told to put in the title. And this card with this person with speculation, they're in a hot air balloon with a $sign, right? And there's clouds all around them, and lightning can struck them anytime they want. But I feel like the skies have parted to rise this person above what they have been going through, because this person is coming to you with truth and clarity. But you have some healthy boundaries set, okay? Or you need to set some with this person. It says set healthy boundaries. Healthy boundaries protect your energy. Lord, I can't see. Hold on. Helps protect your energy. Stand firm in what you need to thrive. So, whatever this person's coming towards you with, whatever you need to push this connection forward, you need to stand firm in that. Don't be afraid to tell this person what it is that you need to know. So, with that 4 of Swords to heal this thing, okay? And then we got awaken your power. You are more powerful than you realize. Awaken to the truth, your true strength, and step into your potential. I feel like this masculine has watched you come into this energy, okay? Because we have this lion energy. Somebody could also be part of the tribe of Judah, okay? But this masculine energy, I feel like he's ready to rule his kingdom now. He's claiming his territory. He has awakened to the truth about you, this connection, the people he's been dealing with. You know what I'm saying? If he was in another pride land, he's moving on and creating his own kingdom. When most lions reach maturity, they normally have to leave their home pride anyway to cultivate their own. And that's what this masculine is on his way to do with you, with marriage, okay? He's coming to create a new kingdom with you. So with behind the veil, Welcome uncertainty as an opportunity for growth and okay with not knowing. You don't know what's happening. Also, if you do get married, you need to wear a veil. Okay? If you do heal things with this masculine, you need to make sure you wear a veil. I'm hearing your ancestors saying it's customary. I'm finna look it up. Give me a second. Alright. What am I? Okay, I said it over there. I was looking for my phone. You know where I put it. Alright. First, we're going to do angel number 33. Angel number 33. Are you listening? Angel number 33. Alright, it's a master number in numerology. It represents a powerful connection to spiritual guidance, creative expression, and divine support, encouraging you to embrace your inner strength to manifest your desires. So your masculine's desires, that inner strength with this lion, and awakening to your power. This is your masculine's energy. Also, before I finish reading this, I just got that this lion is up under you, divine feminine. So if you feel like your masculine never protected you, that you had to protect yourself with this, create your healthy boundaries, your masculine is coming in to protect you. Okay? Alright, so just, you're finna see a great change in your person. Something that you ain't never seen before. Maybe he had displaced loyalty, alright, in the past. It signifies you're not alone. What I just say, before I finish reading this, you need to know, maybe you felt like, that's probably how you felt like your masculine was never protecting you, but they had me put this card up under you, which speaks that this masculine may have been protecting you from behind the scenes, okay? I just touched my nose. It signifies that you're not alone. And in this card, you look alone. Look. Against everybody coming up. But the whole time, what you didn't know, your masculine was protecting you the whole time. From behind the scene. He was in the midst of that, protecting you from those that got close. You see what I'm saying? You're the light in the distance. See the light? Your masculine's off in the darkness, protecting you from that which was coming near you. Okay? Alright, so back to angel number 33. It signifies you're not alone. Reminding you of your innate ability to overcome challenges and to achieve personal transformations through positivity, creativity, and self-worth. For the spiritual guidance and connections, 33 serves as a beacon of hope. What did it say? Welcome uncertainty as an opportunity for growth and be okay with not knowing. 33 serves as a beacon of hope, indicating that the universe supports your growth and that you possess the innate ability to manifest your deepest desires. There's that desires card again. Resilience and inner strength. This number is a reminder that you have the inner strength to overcome even the most daunting obstacles. You was standing alone. Both of y'all had, I feel like this is mutual for both of you and your person. Both of y'all had the strength to overcome even the most daunting obstacles, urging you to maintain a positive mindset and trust in divine guidance. Creative expression and manifestation. The number 33 encourages you to embrace your creativity and express. That's the masculine wanting to express himself. Okay. Um, I said he's coming to you with truth this time. All right. Creativity and self-expression using your potential to manifest your goals. Self-worth and personal growth. It is a call to recognize your inherent value and unique strengths, which your masculine may stumble on his words though. Just know he's trying his best. He's doing his best to speak the truth. He's nervous, okay? Also, I picked up a lot of sad, mad energy, all right? All right, so it calls to recognize your inherent value and unique strength, which is essential for achieving personal success and contributing to the well-being of others. Balancing your life. Angel number 33 nudges you to find balance in various aspects of your life and promote a deeper connection to your mind, body, and spirit. And I feel like that's what your masculine is doing. You could be doing that too. Both of you. This could be mutual energy for y'all. Focus on positive energy. Remind yourself to focus on positive thoughts and actions, banishing your lingering negative emotions. And I feel like that's this masculine. Okay, he still could that he could be sad, mad, sad that he kept you waiting or did what he did or moved how he moved when he came to you because he pushed you away. And he could be mad at this karmic because he done found out the truth about all the shit I told y'all. Somebody gonna come to somebody crying because they done learned to find out some badass news. Okay? She could have went to this masculine crying. Oh my gosh. And he probably like, what the fuck you couldn't tell me for? Wasn't you doing that shit again? Man, see, it was true. So you lied. She told on herself. She told on herself. I got a card where God said he's gonna make everybody speak a truth. They're gonna be forced. That the divine was fed up. They were gonna force them to speak their truth. So this karmic find out the truth of her situation. She spilled her own tea because she was devastated to learn that she had been participating in cannibalism. Boy, the Most High, boy. They said watch his wrath. Man, that's fucked up. I don't want to piss off the Most High. I don't know about y'all, but he put that motherfucker in a situation that, I mean, she go. That might be the energy of the vegan. She might become vegan from now on. Look, he making her do work on herself even though she don't want to. She gonna fuck around and become a vegan because she ain't gonna want to eat nobody meat after this. Now you reap what you sow. Damn. Wow. Cultivating creativity. I can't help but laugh at this karmic. I'm sorry. I feel no remorse. You willingly partook in human sacrifices to do the magic, the spells you was doing, but didn't understand you was consuming and harnessing their energy. I'm sorry for those that was lost in the partaking of this. You know, I do have some sensitivity towards them. It's just not apparent in this reading because this karmic, it's like this is somebody that was relentless in her pursuit to destroy everyone around her. And so it's really funny to me that was her karma. Oh my gosh. Okay. So somebody is like, she's laughing, but somebody got ate. Yeah, that's fucked up. We'll talk about that when we get there. But right now, we on this karmic's karma. Okay? So, for those of you think I'm insensitive, well, no, you're wrong. You just don't understand me. That's all. And I'm okay with that. Unleash your creative potential. whether through artistic endeavors or new hobbies, and allow your imagination to flourish. Right. Trust in your intuition. Pay attention to your intuition and the guidance you receive from the spiritual realm. Exactly. That is what I am doing. So if they want me to focus on her karma and laugh at this heifer for getting her karma this way, that's what I'm going to do. And if you got a problem with that, take it up to your maker, sweetheart. Embrace your wealth. Acknowledge the unique talent and combination to the world, fostering self-worth and confidence. Seek balance. Look for ways to bring balance to different areas in your life, ensuring harmony between your personal, professional, and spiritual aspects while you over here worrying about how I'm doing mine. Okay? I don't know who needed to hear that part, but there you go. So that's angel number 33. Now, I'm being told to look up some more numbers. Somebody could be 42, okay? 48, in between the age of 42 and 48. Or the divine feminines I'm reading for, you're in between the ages of 42 and 48. Life Path 6. Life Path 6 individuals are known as nurturers, caregivers, and providers, embodying responsibility, harmony, and strong commitments to family and community. So, Divine Feminine, you're coming in as a Life Path 6 and a strong commitment to family and community. They are natural healers, counselors, and problem solvers who prioritize balancing relationships and environments. Their creative and sensitive nature thrives in roles that allow them to bring beauty, comfort, and meaning to the world. But they must be mindful of potential pitfalls like becoming overburdened, overly protective, or neglecting their own needs. So Divine Feminine, that's what you need to set healthy boundaries. You got to make time for yourself, sweetheart, okay? You're naturally this giving, caring person, and sometimes you may not put your needs before others. But I feel like you can still, there's a natural balance in between that. Some people tell you stop doing that. But I'm going to tell you to be happy in who you are and make sure that your needs are being met. And that's how you set a healthy boundary. You know, don't stop being the loving, nurturing person you are, because there's nothing wrong with these qualities. It's just that making sure your needs are getting met. Put yourself in that pot, is what I'm saying, okay? While you're making sure everybody else is taken care of, make sure you're getting your needs, all right? But a lot of people tell you need to stop doing that. No, that's who you are. Those are your natural characteristics. So why would I tell you to change something that's good? Instead, I'm going to say incorporate something else that's good too. To make sure your self-care and your needs and wants are met. Just make sure you're added to that part. That's it. You know? But keep being this beautiful energy, because the world needs more of this energy. Embodying responsibility, harmony, and strong commitment to family and community. They are natural healers, counselors, and problem solvers who prioritize balancing relationships and environments. Why the fuck would I tell you to stop prioritizing that type of energy? Because you're not putting yourself first. Who was it? Nelson Mandela that said a great leader make great sacrifices in order to lead his people. Hello? Come on through, Divine Feminine. So just make sure you're putting yourself in that community, in that family. And those around you are not just taken from you, okay? Those boundaries you need to put up, okay? I'm not going to tell you to stop being that, because that's some good fucking energy. They're creative, sensitive, nurtured. Oh shit! I will get my words right in a minute. They're creative and sensitive. Nature thrives in roles that allow them to bring beauty, comfort, and meaning to the world. But they must be mindful of potential pitfalls of becoming overburdened. Don't overexert yourself for people. Make sure it's equal in exchange, equal give and take. Okay? Overly protected. I'm gonna have to. You know what? I'm overly protective, so I'm gonna have to take my own advice on this. Because when it comes to my family and the things that I love, I will go to bat and go to hell for, and back. So I'm gonna say to myself with that overprotective energy is to just give them space and be there to catch them when they fall. That's what I'm gonna say. It's gonna be hard because I've been practicing not to be overprotective with my children. It's not easy, okay, but I'm still a work in progress with that. So what I would say to you, Divine Feminine, those of you who have this overprotective energy, work on it, and don't beat yourself up. Just baby steps into that. Like you say, align yourself with higher paths. The more you align with your soul's truth, the less resistance you'll face. So just baby steps. Follow the purpose, not, you know what I'm saying? So take some baby steps towards, letting go a little bit and allowing. It's crazy because I feel like it's crazy for me. I'm going to speak on me because I know God got me no matter what. But it's like with my children, sometimes I wonder because not all of my children have faith like I do. You see what I'm saying? So that makes me wonder, that makes me overprotective over them. Like, is God protecting them the way I protect, the way He protects me? Even though, but He said it takes a mustard seed of faith, but I guess that's that mother bearing me, okay? So for me personally, that is something that I definitely have to work on and trust that the Most High got my babies. When they piss me off, I throw them in His hands. So I just thank you, Most High. He just reminded me of that. When they piss me off, I say, God, you got them. Go ahead. But when it comes to their safety, I want to be the one to save them. And I feel like the Most High is trying to say, know that they're covered. You know what I'm saying? Know that your family, your loved ones, that your inner circle, okay? Because if you like me, you ain't got everybody, in your circle. It's only those that you've picked and selected to be in your circle that's equally giving back to you, okay? Know that they're protected, that they're covered, okay? And those that are leeching off the fact that you are covered like that, it's time to kick them out your circle, especially if they're not equally giving back or they're causing problems. And I feel like I kind of relate with this divine masculine. Sometimes you got family members that you love and care about, and you try to help them. You're trying to get them to go down the right path, but no matter what you do, they keep doing the wrong things, and that's when you just got to step back and let them go. Okay, lightning flashed. Hello, confirmation. Sometimes you just got to step back and let it go, and that shit hurts. It hurts because you don't want to see nothing bad come to them. I get that. But that's when you gotta let the law, and I ain't talking about man's law, step in. I'm talking about God's law. That's when you gotta let God's law step in and let Him take control and take that will when it comes to people that you love and you want to see them do right. All you can do is step back and pray for them and pray over them. You know what I'm saying? And wish the best for them and plant them seeds and then sit back and see if they grow. If they don't grow, then hey, don't carry that weight. Let it go. You did the best you could. You did the best you could, and that's all God ever wanted you to do, is to do your best. You know? Sometimes we'll go above and beyond for people that we care about, but then will they do the same for you? Will they go over and beyond for you? I've learned on my walk, hell no. The answer to that is no. When you're honest with yourself. But when you find them people that will, hold on to them. Them the ones you hold on to. The ones that will go over and beyond for you, just like you will go for them. Okay? Them the ones you hold on to. Because some people will pretend to be that one, to be that rock, when they was just, what's that mineral? Hold on, I'm finna look it up. There's a rock. It looks solid as fuck. What rock looks solid but is actually soft? Limestone. It'll crumble as soon as you try to stand on it. You know, you got people that's like limestone in your life. You got to get rid of that limestone because it's toxic anyway. What are the negative aspects of limestone? They're like succubus, but it's like acid rain. Hold on, wait a minute. See, limestone can be scratched, it can be chipped, it can be eroded over time. And that's what some people are like, limestone. You think they're your rocks. But if you honest with yourself and you take off your rose-colored glasses and you see these people for their actions and their behaviors and who the fuck they're choosing to be, you start to see that they eroding under you. They're eroding. They're not a good, solid, they're not like granite. Granite is one of the toughest stones out there. And I'd rather have some granite people in my life than some limestone people in my life. You know? They have negative environmental impacts. So these people have a negative environmental impacts. Keep them in your circle. Okay? They're like dust, pollution. They even poison the water. You know, water is a living force, a life force. Water is represented as love in tarot. So, you know, that water, that love they give you is even poison. And these people eventually cause you health problems, health issues. You know, stressing you out. Emotional baggage, emotional woundings, these crosses that's not yours to bear, putting their own, projecting their guilt, their sadness, their emptiness onto you. That's what these limestone people are like in our families. You know, and it's hard to let them go, but sometimes you gotta let the limestone go. You gotta let that limestone go so that you can go find your granite, your marbles, you know, them precious gemstones, them diamonds in the rough. They look weak and fragile, but they can withstand the pressure. And I'd rather have those type of people walking around me than some limestone type ass people. I don't know about y'all, okay? So whoever this is having to let go of this person that you care about. You just gotta let them go. And you know, my family tripped on me. They didn't want to hear that shit, but it's the truth. I told them, we're family by blood, but not by relation. We're family by blood, but not by relation. And they didn't understand that. Because my family will relate with me. My family will give equally with me. My family will protect me. My family will be in my corner even in my darkest moments. Being that beacon of light pulling me out the darkness. Knowing that I got the strength and the courage to rise above it. That's my family. Because they know me. They know my value. They know my worth. Just because you're family by blood, you never knew my worth. You never knew my value. And then when you saw it, you became envious and jealous of it. Some of you always saw it. And that's something you have to realize when it comes to your loved ones. Some of them always see who you was. That's why they always try to keep you pulled down. Keep you at the level they were comfortable with you being. I don't know about y'all. But, you know, it was one of the hardest things to do, to walk away from my family. People I've been with all my life. They walked away from me before I walked away from them. I just had to be disciplined and set them boundaries with them. And it wasn't easy putting those boundaries in place with those that I love and care about, that I would go to hell and have water for. And have. You know? Sometimes I scroll through Facebook and I see things going on in their life and I just be like, I will go fuck that person up for you. But I remember when they was fucking me up, none of y'all was by my side. So I can't be by your side. And that's not out of hate. That's not out of ego. That's not out of pride. That's out of self-fucking-care. They didn't care about my well-being, so why would I continue to care for yours? Even though I do, but why am I going to keep being in action? Because love is an action word. Why am I going to keep giving you my good-ass love when y'all never took actions to show me your love? Instead, you show me your hate, all the reasons why you wished I wasn't in your life. So I don't know why I'm sharing this with y'all, but somebody needs to hear it. Sometimes it's best to walk alone and manifest your true family than to stay stuck with those who want to see you stuck because you love them. Sometimes love can be blinding if you're not using that love properly. You know, we can misuse love now. And that's what's happening here. Whoever this karmic was misused her love. She misused this masculine's love for her. Hello? Took him for granted. Which in turn, he may have done the same to others. He took people's love for granted. I think that was one of his biggest, she taught him the biggest lesson of never taking someone's love for granted. Because she took his for granted. She was his karma. And now he is hers. Because now he's walking away. And she's losing somebody that actually cared about her. But because of her controlling ways, her controlling issues, her unhealed wounds, her traumas that she want to place on everybody else and not wanting to deal with, her lack of compassion for others, feeling like it was okay to go to great lengths to do what she was doing with these human sacrifices. Now she's having to face that darkness alone. And the truth was, he was always the light in her life. He was the strength the whole time, and she could have told his masculine down. Could have tore him down. Made him believe that he was worthless. You know? Made him crawl and grovel for her love. But, she wasn't worth it. Confirmation. She wasn't worth it. So, you know, those that's going to love you freely. Because love is free. Love is free. Love is endless. And love, good love, true love, is unconditional. And when you're being toxically loved, you have to place conditions on that love that you give to them. That's when you set them boundaries. Because if you don't, they will constantly keep taking from you and depleting from you. They will constantly keep hollering, oh, I love you. But then when you turn around, you can't see the love. Where is it? That's because they don't love you. Some people say they'll love you. People love you where they at. Some people don't even know how to love. Some people don't even know what love is. Or what it even feel like. So you have to really use your spirit of discernment when it comes to people talking about they love you. Love is action. And if they ain't putting the actions behind their words, they don't love you. And I don't care who it is. They don't love you. The question is, are you going to turn around and love yourself? All right, let me get back to the reading. Life Path 6. Responsible and reliable. You take commitment seriously and are known for your dependability, often putting others' needs before your own. What we just talked about. Harmony, seeking. You have a strong desire for peace and balance, often acting as a peacemaker and working to maintain positive relationships and environments. Creative. You possess, I feel like you and this masculine may embody this life path 6. Okay, this may be his nature as well. That's why y'all are being put together or meant for each other. You possess natural artistic talents and a love for beauty, often expressing yourself through creative outlets. Family oriented. You have a strong sense of duty and commitment to your family and loved ones, often feeling a protective role. Right, until you learn that you protecting something that will destroy you. And when you start to enlighten, when you start to elevate, when you start to evolve, those closest to you will show you just how quick they will dig a pit for you to fall in. And I can't tell you, and you can ask any star, any celebrity that came from nothing, who rose to something, how many of their family members they had to leave behind. They will tell you that their family was the main ones that did not support you. And I'm here to tell you that your family will be the main one who won't support you when you wake up, when you rise above, and when you make changes. You know, it's a sad fact, a sad reality that needs to change, actually. Potential challenges, burnout. Due to your giving nature, you may overextend yourself by taking on too much, leading to feeling being overburdened or neglected. That's what happens. They take advantage of you and start neglecting you. Other protectiveness. Your strong desire to protect others can sometimes manifest as interference or a tendency to meddle in affairs where your advice is not sought. You know, that can happen too. And then sometimes you may, it ain't even about you meddling, because sometimes people come put you in their business and then you give them the advice that they need to hear. And then because you're right, they don't want to hear it, and that ain't mad at you. She hollering at everybody. Well, why you come to me? You know what I'm saying? That's like, they'll do that too, so be careful. You might struggle to say no making it hard to assert your own needs and maintain a healthy work-life balance. Yeah, that right there, that was a struggle I used to have, saying no to people. Hell nah, tell a nigga no, no. Okay, so let no become your new best friend, especially if it's take depleting you. You know, if somebody's depleting from you, don't be afraid to say no. You know, if you feel yourself overextending and you're giving more in a situation, then that's a cue to say no. That's a cue to say no. You gotta know, you gotta check your own red flags too. You know, other people be waving red flags, and the question is, are you seeing those red flags? And then, now that you're seeing other people's red flags, are you seeing your own red flags? And then can you acknowledge that you have red flags? Can you be honest about who you're being at the same time? With careers, excuse me, you excel in the role of teaching, counseling, healthcare, social work, or any creative fields that allows you to bring beauty, excuse me, and joy to the world. Oh Lord, I got the hiccups. Wait a minute, y'all. Let me drink something. Oh. Whew. Hopefully that fixed it. If it happened again, then I know that was a spiritual hiccup. But I'm feeling that nauseated energy again from that vision. Okay. Relationships. You are loyal, emotional, and wired for romance. You're the best suited for relationships with life path 3, 6, and 9. What I say? 33. There goes the threes. What is that? 97 or 69? Okay. Yes. That's not. What are you doing? Stop it. May find challenges or need to compromise with life paths 1, 5, or 7. Okay? And it's crazy because I just said you and your person may be a life path 6. You're coming up over here with this marriage as a 6. And then if I look over here at your person with compromise with 33, that's 6. Uh-oh. I just got a new number. Angel number 66. I wonder, is there a life path number for that? That killed me trying to switch shit up. Stop playing with my shit. Angel number 66. A powerful spiritual sign urging you to find balance between your spiritual life and your material world, focusing on love, harmony, and your soul's purpose. There it goes, soul's purpose. Flow with purpose and not pressure. Hello. It signifies growth, nurturing relationships, and maintaining a positive, grateful mindset to trust the divine plan for your life. When you see 66, reflect on your life's work. Reflect on your life. Work on resolving imbalances, strengthen connections with loved ones, and stay positive to achieve personal and spiritual alignment. Spiritual and material balance. This is a number that serves as a reminder to focus on your spiritual growth while still attending to your responsibilities and material needs, achieving a healthy work-life balance. So, Divine Masculine, I got this number for you. You may need to work on your spiritual practices. You may not be someone who's very spiritual. or even with, you may not, I don't know if you go to church or if you are spiritual, if you are Muslim, Hindu. I don't know what your spiritual background is. Okay, actually, I'm not talking about no religion. So let me retract my statement. I don't know what your spiritual practice is, whether you pray, whether you get up and give thanks, do mindful meditations, or sitting in peace, just being with oneself, centering your energy, um, listening to your intuition. I don't know if you do those things. If not, I feel like you need to start adopting these things into your life. You will be amazed at the things that it can open up for you. Okay? And especially with growth within yourself, loving yourself. Um, for those of you who are religious, don't mean you can't practice spiritual practices. You know, a lot of people try to say I'm religious because I speak on God a lot. Nope. I am not religious. I am very much spiritual. But I do believe in the Most High God, the Creator. Like I told y'all before, I did not create these trees. I did not create this earth, so somebody did. And I don't believe in no Big Bang Theory. So, because if that's the case, why it ain't happen again? Anyway, I do love science, but some things me and science don't agree on. You know, based off my walk and my experiences, I can't agree with a lot of things science say because I've seen with my spiritual eye things that, and with my physical eyes, that I cannot explain. And science has too. I don't know why I'm bringing this up, but science has too. But because it's too taboo and not mainstream, they don't focus on it. They take their focus off of their own and put their focus on what they can physically, tangibly prove. You know. Don't know why I put that note out there, but I guess somebody need to hear it. All right, where did I leave out, Spirit? Spiritual and material balance. The number serves as a reminder for you to focus. I just read that. All right. Love and harmony. It conveys a message of unconditional. What I just say to y'all? Unconditional love and harmony, especially in relationships, signaling a period of deep connection and mutual understanding. See, I love how they do this. They see like this, I can't explain. I speak something and then I hear, pay attention to the numbers. In the numbers, it's confirming what I just spoke from my heart. That's why I can't rock with everything science say. Because this ain't science. Wow. It conveys a message of unconditional love and harmony, especially in relationships, signaling a period of deep connection and mutual understanding, personal growth. Angel number 66 encourages you to have a positive, growth-oriented mindset. Be open to new experiences. Hello. And focus on learning from your mistakes. Soul's purpose. The number encourages aligning your thoughts and actions with your soul's deeper purpose and testing the divine plan in your life. And if they didn't have a plan for me when they had me arrange these cards and told me to pay attention to the numbers, come on now. Here they got me breaking down on camera again. Oh, Lord have mercy. Give me a minute, y'all. Let me gather myself. I love you too, Most High. I love you more than anything on this earth. I just thank you. Even when I don't look like I appreciate you, trust me, I do. Just look at my heart, as you always do. Oh, Lord. Somebody asked me, was God real? I said, well, you know, people are always looking for God to come back and walk this earth, but God can't fit on this earth. Why I say that? Because I asked Most High, what does he look like? You know, all I saw was his toe, his big toe. And he laid me down beside it, and I was like an ant to his big toe. I couldn't even see his whole toe, just the corner of his toenail, possibly the left foot. It was possibly the left foot, based on the position where I was laying in that vision. His toe, I'm like an ant to his toe. And I'm not no little person. I'm 5'9" and every bit of 300-something pounds. I look like a little bitty ass ant, minute to God's presence. That's why I say all it takes is a mustard seed of faith. Damn. That's all you need is a mustard seed. Because we're like a mustard seed to him. God damn, it makes sense. Most High, why you got me crying today? Lord have mercy. These ain't sad tears. They're tears of revelation. Oh, Lord. Of joy. Of the excitement that I feel in my heart with my relationship with God. How he always showed himself approved in my life. And sometimes I just wish other people could experience him the way I do. He's my way maker. My redeemer. Ooh. I don't know why I'm hearing it. The atmosphere changed now. Holy Spirit. Atmosphere shift now. Chains be broken. Break out. Holy Spirit, come now. Heaven open. Heaven open. 'Cause our God, he's champion. He reigns forevermore. Forevermore. See, our God, he's champion. He reigns forevermore. Forevermore. Forgive me, y'all. Well, don't forgive me. Excuse me. Ain't nothing to be forgiven on that. I'm having a moment right now. No, just bear with me. I'm letting my spirit guide me through this energy, okay? Oh. Atmosphere shift now. Chains be broken. Break down. Holy Spirit, come now. Heaven open. Heaven open. Atmosphere shift now. Chains be broken. Break out. Holy Spirit. Oh. Thank you. Thank you. That is a spiritual practice, what you just witnessed. There is only one name. There is only one name with power to save. With power to save. See, our God, He's champion. He reigns forevermore. Forevermore. See, our God, He's champion. He reigns forevermore. Forevermore. Oh. Most High, why are you sending these songs to me? I got joy in my soul, 'cause God is in control. I got Satan on my trail, but I'm singing all is well. He's attacking every day, but I'm watching while I pray. And no matter the attack, I won't turn back, 'cause this means war. Some of y'all at war and don't realize it, that Satan is on your trail. This karmic surely didn't realize that. This means war. The consequences that this karmic is having to face for her actions is due to the war that the divine has placed on her. Okay? I don't know where I'm going. Like I said, I'm letting my spirit guide me. Okay? And you know what I've always noticed? Even when I was younger, I could mention God to people and they'd flee from me. They would flee from me. And that always showed me it's like God was teaching me when I was younger. I was a little girl, I could mention God and people would flee. And I was like, why they do that, Most High? And I would ask my mama, because my mama was big in church. She was an avid believer in God and the Most High. And I'm just like, Mama, why do people flee? You know? And she said, because when people's ears are deaf to God, their hearts are closed off. Damn. And she was right. She was right. Because the more I meet people that don't have God in their hearts, they are cold and distant and unyielding, mean, cutting, cold. So that's why I never gave up on God, y'all. Because through my life experiences, God was showing me He was real. He was like a repellent to evil. To evil people. And damn, soon as I say that, there's evil in the blocks. I kid you not. That's crazy, yo. Soon as I say evil, they say E-V-I-L, evil.